Hey, what's up everyone, it's me, SpeedSuperSonic, for you guys another video. In this video today, we're talking about something we haven't talked about in a while, and that's Sonic Movie 3. Now, you might be wondering, why haven't we talked about Sonic Movie 3 in a while? It's prepping to film in August. Well, a lot's happened, and that will be leading towards this film, actually not filming in August. It's kind of crazy that I've seen nobody really talking about this being a possibility, this being, honestly, the likelihood of things right now. Currently, SAG and the WGA are on strike, that being the Screen Actors Guild, and also the Writers Guild of America. Now, we already knew about the writer's strike and everything about that going on. We talked about this a few Sonic Movie 3 update videos ago, where basically there was a worry of, hey, will Sonic Movie 3 be impacted by the writer's strike? It was already confirmed by the writers of Sonic Movie 3, Patrick Casey, I believe, was the one to confirm this, that Sonic Movie 3 was long done with its script by the time that the strike started. So that wasn't necessarily a worry. A lot of movies started filming during the writer's strike, such as like Deadpool 3, for instance. But with a movie like Deadpool 3 that recently had to stop production because we just got the actors strike, where basically anybody who's a part of the Screen Actors Guild is on strike right now, just, you know, looking for better wages and compensation, especially with AI and deepfakes and all stuff like that going on around Hollywood right now. They're really just trying to protect themselves and make sure that their likeness and that their, you know, financial stability is ensured, as that's not always been the case for a lot of actors. Basically, almost everybody in the Sonic movie cast is a part of the Screen Actors Guild, and you can't really make movies without actors. Sonic Movie 3, it hasn't even started filming yet. We're not close to the filming yet. It was supposed to start next month, so I guess you could call it close. We're towards the tail end of July, but still, with the movie slated for currently a December release date, and the film not even beginning to film yet, I think we're very likely looking at a delay for Sonic Movie 3. We have no idea how long this strike is going to go on for. I think there's a new sense of urgency for Hollywood with the actors strike opposed to the writer's strike. No studio is being necessarily diligent when it came to the writer's strike just yet, but with the actors and not being able to like promote your movies, that also should be something of note. Any actor is not able to promote films that they are in, even like movies that have already been filmed and have trailers coming out, they can't really promote, which is why so many films are on the verge of getting delayed that were slated to come out this year that are finished and basically ready to go. Many are on the verge of getting delayed, some have been delayed. I think a notable one would be that upcoming Zendaya movie, Challengers. That was supposed to come out in only like a few months, and now is like all the way in like spring of next year, because that's kind of a movie that you need actors to promote to kind of get some level of hype around it. It's not some big action blockbuster. Sonic is. It's gonna have a big marketing campaign. You're going to want to have celebrities and stuff like that promoting it. We've seen that before with a bunch of different actors going on talk shows and stuff like that to promote the movie and doing interviews and stuff like that, press junkets. It is incredibly necessary for your movie. Now, we're not anywhere close to the discussion of promotion and press junkets for Sonic Movie 3 because there isn't even a movie that's been filmed yet. That's the thing, that's the most important part. There is no movie for Sonic Movie 3 right now. Ben Schwartz can't record voice lines, you can't have James Marsden walking around, I guess. Jim Carrey, still up in the air regardless, but even he wouldn't be able to really do anything. Nobody really can do anything in Sonic Movie 3 because you can't film a movie without actors. I don't think that Sonic Movie 3 is going to reach its filming target of, what was it, like late August of this year. So essentially, without a strike right now, the movie would only be a few weeks away from the beginning of filming in Pinewood Studios in London. That is no longer the case. I'm not sure how long this is going to go on for. I don't think it's going to be for too long. This is the first time this has happened in Hollywood in a very, very long time. At least this century. This is the first time that both writers and actors have striked. There was a writer's strike back in the late 2000s, but that was really the only time we saw of that. This is the first time it's happened since, but on a much bigger scale. Now, before you freak out too much, I wouldn't say this jeopardizes at all the current state of the Sonic movie franchise or Sonic Movie 3. The movie's going to happen. I'm not saying this is going to cancel the movie. No, no, no. It's just that filming will not happen on its target date. And with filming not happening on its target date, and the hope that they don't want to rush this movie to meet its release date of December, we could be looking at delay, which also could be a blessing in disguise. Now you might be saying, Ricardo, how is this a blessing in disguise? The movie isn't filming yet. This could be very, very bad. Well, a even bigger conversation around Sonic Movie 3 that we've been having for a while has been just the release date of the movie and all of the competition that has been surrounding Sonic Movie 3. For the longest time, we talked about the competition with Avatar 3. Avatar 3 has already been delayed an entire year to December of 2025, so that's nothing we gotta worry about. But Disney did move another one of their movies, Marvel's Thunderbolts, to that date as well. Now, thankfully, it seems like superhero fatigue is very much so real. You're seeing a whole lot of movies that aren't superhero films just doing significantly better. Just look at the Barbie and Oppenheimer hype that went around the past few weeks. And I even think if you look at last year with Top Gun and Avatar 2 doing so well, it shows that people just want to watch good, well-made movies with some heart behind them and that are well put together and entertaining, and that we really don't want to just watch a movie that has a bunch of superheroes in it because they're superheroes. At the end of the day, I'd prefer for Sonic not to go against Thunderbolts or Marvel as a whole. I don't think it's as dangerous as it would have been if this was 5 years ago when the MCU was at its peak and stuff like that. It's still competition nonetheless, and Sonic movies haven't really had competition on their release day. Around, there has been some minor competition, but on its own, I don't want really Sonic to go head to head with anybody. So with this delay in filming that is almost certainly to happen, Sonic Movie 3 could get delayed to 2025, early 2025, something like that, and get a new release date with not a lot of competition surrounding it, and it can maybe perform much better at the box office. That is Sonic Movie 3 coming out later than we would have liked. We want that movie as soon as possible, obviously, but if it means getting a better movie and them actually being able to film the movie, that looks like what's gonna happen. Or somehow, if they're able to get this film together in time for that December release, you never know. Maybe Marvel ends up delaying Thunderbolts. I don't know. There's a lot going on right now with this whole actors strike and writers strike. If this was still just the writers strike, we'd really have nothing to worry about. Like we said earlier on in the video, the script is already done for the movie and they were gonna go on like nothing really happened. But now with this actor strike, you literally can't make the movie. So guys, this is just quite literally a waiting game. We have no idea when this is going to be over, when they're going to be able to start filming the movie. Everything is basically on hold now, and we have to just wait and see what happens. But this does mean, in my opinion, this movie is almost certainly going to get delayed. Not by any crazy amount, I don't think, maybe by a few months, but don't blame this or put this on writers or actors. They are simply striking to get the rights that they deserve and to be compensated the way that they deserve to be. At the end of the day, this is for the better, this is for the good, so I don't want to see anybody in the comments saying, oh, these darn actors striking. This is what needs to happen for Hollywood and for these people, their livelihoods to be secured, or at least slightly improved, if that makes any sense to you guys. But this is where I passed off to you guys and that's what you think about Sonic Movie 3 very likely getting delayed due to the actors strike. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'd love to know what you guys have to say. Feel free to follow my social media, links to my Twitter and Instagram in the description below. You can follow those, Brian Cecil, in my life future content and all things Sonic the Hedgehog. But most importantly, if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. This is the #1 destination on YouTube for all things Sonic. Whether it's video games, TV shows, movies, comics, merchandise, and more, we talk about it all. Well, Sonic Movie 3 might be on hold right now. We still got the Knuckles show coming at some point very, very soon. Sonic Superstars, and a bunch of other amazing Sonic projects that are right around the corner. I love all you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Wonder what you want right now, wonder what you want right now. Used to be proud, used to be